Thank you for joining us on this Monday afternoon. We apologize for all the technical difficulties. We will try to get those straightened out in a matter of moments. And, and all the craziness going on here, we're grateful that you've tuned in the program. I have people at the Greg Laurie's here. Steve Wilburn is here. What is going on? Where's Tim Keller?
He's coming.
Hey, what do you need Tim Keller for when you got us? Hey,
How
where's
are you?
the luck? Hey, he's in New York. We're here. What do you want?
And are we on? Oh, we're good. Hey there, Frank.
Hi, Greg.
Frank,
Hi,
what's
Steve.
going on?
No, you're not. He has a look of like, am I in trouble?
I'm kind of in shock right now.
No, we're your friends and we're here to support you.
Well,
To
thank
say
you.
hello to you.
Well, someone said that it was like another birthday. You know, like you're gonna have like so many candles on the birthday cake that they need the fire department here.
Yeah, well, that's true.
How old are you, Frank?
I'm 60 today.
Oh, I got 1 year on. No, I have 2 years on you.
How was 60 for you? It's rocking my world.
And I'll tell you what, 61 was a non-issue, as was 62. 60 was an issue.
Yeah, I was in bed all morning going, I don't know if I can do this.
It's official. It's like, okay, I am officially now an old guy. There's
Yeah.
just 50, it's like I'm oldish. 60, it's like I'm officially old. It's kind of a big one. Steve's not there yet.
But you're just like a young guy when you think of like Methuselah or something in the Bible. He was
Compared to Methuselah, you're very
Great
young.
reference. I feel better.
You're almost
immediately.
like a toddler compared to him. But he was like 900 and what?
969 years
Hey,
old.
well, okay. So basically, 900 and...
So he's 909 years older than you. you
Yeah.
know?
If you're just joining us, you've tuned into the brand new program on KKLA. It's the Greg and Steve Show. They're in studio.
No, it's called the Three Stooges.
That's even
And guess who you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're included in on this group here, Frank.
Goodness.
Oh, yeah, you were expecting someone from New York, but you got nothing but Southern Californians
Yeah.
here.
Even better. It's so good to see both of you.
Good to
I'm
be
in
here.
shock. I knew Son was up to something.
Yeah.
Oh, he was up to something.
And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, okay, if I could write the script, who would I want here? You two came up, and I'm like,
No,
they're
you're
not gonna
lying.
come.
We
I'm
were
not.
we were
I'm
not on any list.
Greg, when do you ever
No.
come up here?
No, but here's the
Rarely.
thing. You said who you really wanted. Who did he say? Where's Timothy Keller?
Because I was prepared
Who's
for
Tim
the
Keller?
interview.
Oh, is he coming in?
No, he was on the phone. Supposedly, look, I rarely prepare.
Look, you are super prepared.
And,
Hey, where's the love? Where's the
I've
questions
never
for
seen
us?
you so
I
prepared.
mean,
That's impressive.
all right, so here's
Okay,
the
so
question.
who else is on your list? I want to know.
In terms of on the show today, or who I would...
No, who you wanted to come in on.
I'm not going to say now.
They may show up. You never know.
I don't know. Both of you. Did they bribe you? Did they promise
No,
things?
we are here
well, yeah,
because
no, wait, there wasn't.
they bribed you.
Oh, yeah,
They
absolutely.
offered me nothing.
Oh, no, filet mignon. I mean, right, son? Hey, where's-
I did.
Where is it? I'd like some.
They just said, come up, and I just came.
Well, here's the question. First of all, again, I'm in shock. It's great to see both of you. I feel overwhelmed. But this is where I was this morning, and I'd like both of you to comment. You're preachers, you're pastors. I'm in the workout room by myself this morning going, okay, God, you have been so good to me. And yet I'm struggling with this age. I'm struggling with things in my life. Please help me understand and once again go to the foot of the cross like you've got it. Got me and you've got us. Talk about that struggle between flesh and really the only world that we're to keep our eyes on, and that's his.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if we live to be 6 or 60, the Bible says that our life is like a vapor of smoke that appears for a moment and vanishes away. We don't know when that time is, when the Lord's going to call us.
Yep.
So, we want to make every day count. And, one of the few advantages of age, there's not that many, but one of the few advantages of age is as you continue to walk with the Lord, you do acquire some wisdom and some knowledge if you can remember what you've learned. And hopefully you've learned from things that have happened in the past. And I think you're at a point where you can help other people. So I think, God's put you in this place, Frank. And the Lord called our friend, Frank, the other Frank home. And now you've stepped in here and God has blessed you. And this program has even grown as you've been here. So I think Frank would be thrilled, Frank Pastore, that he handed that baton off. And then, one day you finish your work and you hand that baton off, and I finish my work and I hand it off. We're just kind of passing the torch on that belongs to God. We just pass it on to each generation. But while we've got that torch, or we've got that awesome responsibility, we want to use it for God's glory. What do you think, Steve Wilburn?
Well,
That's interesting. Frank, another thing. Oh, you were still talking?
Oh, yes. So, well, I think that a lot of us, we wake up on certain days and certain seasons of our life, and I think that the mountains look too big to climb. I think that the valleys look too deep to walk through. I think the deserts seem hotter than what more than what we can bear. And I'm just so thankful as the older we get, as Pastor Greg said, God's past faithfulness is what encourages us to move forward in our present life, because he is faithful and he's going to get us through. And so I just, I always go back to, he's my refuge. He's my rock. He's the stronghold of my life. And I think about what Psalm 46:10 says, cease striving and know that I am God. Yeah. And if there's anyone that's able to say that better than anyone, is the guy who's gone over the mountain. He's gone through the deep valley, because the things that you think are going to break you and crush you and grind you to powder are the very things that God uses to make and to mold you who he wants you to be. And, Frank, I've known you a long time. I mean, I was pulling for you to get this job. I was praying that God would give it to you. And the thing I liked about you so much was you had such a sensitive heart to the Lord. And it's like, and I've watched you grow and mature, as Pastor Greg pointed out. I mean, the program has gotten even bigger with you here. And it's like, so the enemy can come along and say, you're 60. That's it. You're done, man. It's like, your rigor mortis is setting in. It's over, man. It's over. But it's not over. This is what God has laid out for you. And for, such a time as this,
that's it.
You continue to rise up and